Hello, and welcome back to Mowzie's Mobs. Now, in this episode, we're going to be talking about the weapons and items that you're getting. At the moment, I'm wearing Infinity Armor just so that I can get around more easily. Now, in this chest, we have the 5 masks. These are the ones that you get from the Barbacoa. Each one of them says like a tiny description, also giving you like an effect whenever you need it. It doesn't give that much it doesn't have that much durability, but they can give you some really good effects and can get you up to the Sun Chief, allowing you to get the Sun's Blessing. Get that out. Next we have is what the Pharaoh's Througknot drops. It drops its helmet, which never breaks, which gives 2 armor, and its axe, which is the main part of the weapon. It also never breaks, similar to the helmet, and it does 9 attack damage normally, and is really slow. If you left click, it hits to the side, and if you shift right click, it does a huge shockwave attack. So if I bring up a target, it does 9 damage like that, 7 damage when striking that way. When hitting like that, it does 9 damage, but also does numerous damage outwards in range. Next we have the Frolic Seed. Now I won't actually go much into this one, because what it is you're able to grow your own Frolic, which uses a bit of meat. It gives a little bit of a description underneath. Next we have is Luminous Jelly. This gives you night vision for quite a bit of time when eaten, and is dropped by the lantern. Next we have the Soul Viage, which doesn't break, and using the masks allows you to create your own Barbacoa that will fight for you. This is dropped by the Sun Chief, and is one of 2 items that are gotten from that area. The Ice Crystal is dropped by the Frost Maul, and freezes any mobs when used. It will also regenerate after a specific amount of time and won't break. So if the durability is all the way down, don't worry about breaking it. It will stay there for a long time. Next is the Sun's Blessing. Whenever you right click with it, it gives you a day's worth of like different powers, basically. It gives you the powers that the Sun Chief actually has. Right click the ground, and you do a Sun Strike. Then if you shift right click, then you're able to do a large shockwave attack, or like a giant sun ray. So as you can see, it sets the enemies all on fire. This might just be a visual glitch where the health isn't showing at the moment. But here's an example. On a pig, it does enough damage to kill it in about 2 seconds. Let me go back. Next we have is the Earth Talisman. It's only in creative mode, but whenever held in your inventory, it allows you to basically earthbend, almost like an avatar. It gives you geomancy and allows you to do specific effects. Now that I have Sun Blessing on it, it's kind of weird how it does that, like annoying sun thing. But whenever you right click the ground, it shoots bits of dirt or stone or whatever's on the ground. Now if I get a target, I can pick it up and move it over, and I can also attack it with 8 attack damage. Now you can also shift right click, which does do the other effect, but it also allows you to create a bigger mound. This is the largest of the 3. That one makes like bits of shrapnel, and if I do a little less, with this one, if I can hit the target, okay, so if I get a target, this is a small version of it. This is the medium, and when hit, does 12 damage. And now the big one, which does 16 damage. Although this is only a creative mode item, it's really, really cool. Next we have the Naga potions and the weapons from the Barakoa. The Blow Dart, which does 3 damage and inflicts poison for a few seconds, and the Spear, which, let me do that again, does 5 attack damage when hit on an enemy. Next we have is the Poison Resistance potion, which is gotten from putting the Nagafang in and creating it into a potion. And as its name implies, it makes you immune to poison. And so, those are all the items in Mowzie's mobs. There are a few extra items like the mob remover and painted acacia, but that's about it for all the items in the Mowzie's mobs. And so, see you in the next episode. Bye.